Guys, welcome to KameCast 9000. My name is D-Train, and today we're going to be breaking down my top 5 predictions for this year's Pokemon Day announcement 2023. Let's get right into it. My first prediction is that we will be getting the Pokemon games on the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance onto the Switch. Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Yellow, Crystal, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I think that we will be getting them on Switch, but I don't think they're going to be going onto the Virtual Console like the other Game Boy games we've gotten. My guess is that they are going to be ported onto the Switch similar to how it was done on the 3DS, and we're going to be getting them as separate own purchases. You also have to keep in mind the eShop for the 3DS is going to be closing down, and so there will be no other way to purchase these games other than repros that people buy, which Nintendo frowns upon, or you can pay in Canada $150 for a used copy. So I think those will be coming, and I think they will be announced very soon. My second prediction, nothing too crazy. I think we're going to get new megas, a new Community Day announcement for Pokemon Go. My third prediction, and this one mostly is my speculation, but I think it would make a lot of people happy. I think we are going to be getting Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness ported onto the Switch. I think they're going to be ports instead of remasters. If Nintendo is really paying attention and Pokemon is paying attention to what people want, then they know that those games are very beloved. And I don't know about you, but I can guarantee me, and at least there's a few of my friends who would, if they announced it on Pokemon Day and they shadow dropped it like they did with Metroid Prime, I would buy it that day, 110%. I think it's likely it's going to come in a duo pack. You're going to get both of them, and it's probably be something like $100, but $50 for each of those games, I would pay that. I was at a game store earlier today, and I saw Gale of Darkness, $300 for a GameCube game. Nintendo's not seeing any profits on this, but like I said, it is a beloved game, so I think it would be a really smart move for them to port that, if not straight up remaster it and put it onto the Switch eShop. Another thing to keep in mind, those games are not made by Game Freak. Those games are made by Genius Sonority, and there's no reason for them to turn this down, right? But Genius Sonority is also the people who work on the Pokemon Cafe remix, so there is still some kind of business relationship between the two of them, and as the developer of it, I would assume they're also aware of the love people have for these games. These are some of the best games ever, and if it's not announced this Pokemon Day, I still say it's inevitable that we are getting Gale of Darkness and Colosseum ported or remastered sometime in the near future. Keep in mind too, they've been giving us a lot of ports and remasters of old games. We got Skyward Sword from the Wii recently. We just got Metroid Prime. That's just two off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's a ton more that they've given us that I can't even remember right now. But I think that is something we might be getting. I imagine the Scarlet Violet DLC will be coming out. The first one for Sword came out in summer, so I imagine it would be around the same time. So they're gonna need something to pad out their springtime. And now going into number 4, my fourth prediction, a new spin-off game. Let's Go as a spin-off. Mystery Dungeon DX, new Pokemon Snap. So if we're not getting these two games I previously mentioned ported, I think we're gonna be getting some kind of spin-off. Whether it be Let's Go to Johto, I would love that personally. Maybe they revisit something like Pokemon Rangers. You could do with circles with the Joy-Cons. That'd be a cool thing to see them try and revive, but I think if we're not getting Gale of Darkness and Colosseum remastered, I think the next best thing would be some kind of spin-off. Number 5, my final prediction for the Pokemon Direct. Everyone's already expecting this one, Scarlet and Violet DLC. Sword and Shield, they finally decided instead of giving us a third version of a game or sequels, they're just gonna sell DLC. We're gonna get the dates for at least the first one, maybe the general time for the second one, and then the other one will probably come out sometime in winter. Where we're gonna go or what we're gonna do in that DLC is yet to be seen, but I think it'll be announced. All right, that's been everything for me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. These were my predictions for the Pokemon Day Presents 2023. I can't wait to see what actually happens. See you next time.